My name is Zach. Welcome to West Coast Podcast. This is the women's war game match live. Get your comments in all stream. This is where I want to hear from you. I want to hear your predictions. I want to get your reactions to everything going on because Paul Levesque, Triple H, has teased some surprises for tonight, and it could happen during this match. All right, we're going to go down the card, of course, for Survivor Series, but we're going to enjoy this match right now as Io Sky comes out. I'm excited. Last year's Survivor Series was a big deal. A lot of things happened. Randy Orton came back. CM Punk came back. The women's War Games match kicked ass. So that's what I'm looking forward to tonight. So let us know how you're doing. It is Saturday after Thanksgiving. Did you go shopping on Black Friday? Did you get a nice full belly? It's nice in the 70s here in Hollywood. And this is War Games. Let me see your predictions. Pop them in the chat. Anything else you want to talk about? We're going to talk about a few other things too, some video game stuff and some stuff coming up to the channel. So make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel because we have some cool stuff, especially if you're a fan of Scarface. Bayley coming out. Will she turn heel? Will she not turn heel tonight? That's a big question. Will Naomi turn heel? That's another big question. Had to do a hard reset of Peacock. Had some trouble with it. So hopefully you're watching it. You're not having trouble with Peacock like I did. War right there on the side of her head. She's ready. And here comes the artist formerly known as Mommy, Ria Ripley. Oh, she's got a big old mask on. Look at that. She's got to wear the protective mask because of the orbital bone or whatever's going on with her. She's okay enough to wrestle. This is a cool way to do it. Very cool. Kind of like a Stephanie Vaquer kind of mask that she used to wear. Who do you think is the leader of this team, too? It's Rhea Ripley, it's Bianca Belair. Whose team do you think this is? Again, we'll go through the other 4 matches tonight and get your takes on them. Survivor Series finally turned back into a watchable PLE or pay-per-view. All right, Bayley going to start it off. We went through who the 5th member was going to be in both War Games matches. Bayley wound up being the 5th member here for the Women's War Games. To prove herself, Bianca got a little outfit on. Unless if you saw any movies this weekend, Gladiator 2 and Wicked still popping off, and Moana 2 kicked off this weekend. It's going to be breaking some records. Now we're going to go through the rules. Maybe they covered that already, actually. Vancouver, Canada, getting this one, and also getting Canada actually getting Elimination Chamber too. So John Cena's final appearance in Canada, they're billing it, so they're trying to sell that thing out. Nia Jax coming out first for the opposing team. Another one with the 2 champions on here. Again, I do believe my prediction here is going to be that this team loses. Because you have the 2 champions, and then you have Tiffy Time, Miss Money in the Bank, who's probably going to try to cash in on someone. Daryl, how are you doing? Hope you're doing all right there. Welcome to War Games, the women's matchup. A lot of stuff going on this weekend. Still trying to get rid of all that good food. Hope you ate good too this week. Let us know your predictions as Candice LeRae comes out. They did the nice Monday Night Football style intros online, if you saw that, for men and women's War Games. Candice LeRae's intro said, undefeated in War Games. Let's see if that changes tonight. 3rd War Games match for Candice LeRae. Of course, Indy Hartwell being not renewed this year. So Indy Hartwell will be all over the Indies. We're going to talk about another Indie show with Ricky Starks that Knock and I were going to go to. We'll talk about that GCW show in just a little bit as well. So we got to take on that. As Tiffy Time comes out, no Money in the Bank contract, though. She does not have the contract with her. That's very interesting because you got the two champs on her team, and I figured this is going to be where she cashed in. All right. Here it is. Liv Morgan coming out right now. With Raquel. The belts are up, but the briefcase is not. Sheasel, the female Diesel, out with Liv Morgan. And Nia Jax is starting it off. Oh, here we go. Nia Jax, one of the champions, starting it off against Bayley. What's your pick? Again, my prediction was that Tiffany Stratton was going to cash in her Money in the Bank and ruin it for her team towards the end of the match. But the briefcase isn't out there unless she planted it out there earlier today. Got some stats coming up on the screen here. Still advertising Prime. You got Sonic 3 being advertised in the corner. Diablo 4. A lot of ads now on the map. Remember, there were no ads before. True classic. Sonic 3 and Diablo. The new ones on the map for Survivor Series right here. Gotta say, man, the heel team is looking unified in outfits. Some of the hairs matching. All right, we got 5 minutes until the next participant comes in. Bianca won the advantage for her team. Last night, did you see Jacob Fatu come out? The new music, the intro. Great match, too, with Oos. That was good. Triple H, too, I got to say, making pre-taped shows worth watching again. Again, they never really were worth watching, but because of spoilers in this modern age. But these pre-taped shows are doing all right. You know, they're pre-taping Raws, and now SmackDown last night's good. Speaking of pre-taped, we usually do a Rampage live stream, but TK had to have the balls to go up against Survivor Series with Collision and Rampage that's on right now, so there's no Rampage live stream. So if you're a fan of that, join us next Friday. We'll be back for that. We play some games, we talk pop culture, video games, and all that good stuff. Nia Jax. Good run from Nia Jax. I really like this run from Nia Jax. The double rings. The only women's match. I give TK a lot of shit for only booking one women's match, but this one, only one women's match. But it is a WarGames match. It is Naomi's birthday. It's a birthday hat on her. Hello. Ding dong. Hello. Happy birthday, Bayley. Not like she's watching. Or excuse me, Naomi. Happy birthday, Naomi. Just watching Bayley take care of Nia Jax. What champion do you want to see lose the title first? Nia, Liv, Cody, or Gunther? I think out of all four of those, I want to see Cody lose the belt first. And Saturday night's main event to KO, I'm here for it. KO sold me last night on SmackDown to root for KO in Saturday night's main event. Why should he be happy for Cody and like pleased with him for siding with Roman? Roman and the Usos beat his ass repeatedly during that Thunderdome era and onward. Anybody going to any live shows? Not going to go check out the live first Raw on Netflix at the Intuit Dome here in LA, but tickets are crazy all the way back to the rafters, $250 plus. I don't know about you, but I don't really sit above the halfway point in a stadium. I just feel from that point on, you might as well just watch at home. Daryl, keep up the commenting all stream long. Let me know what's on your mind and how your weekend's going. Anybody watching any new movies lately? Got some stuff coming out here on streaming. Twisters came out recently. Deadpool and Wolverines came out. Got Beetlejuice coming out on streaming on Max in a couple weeks. I watched Dee Dee last night on Peacock. That was good. If you like kids in mid-90s, you'd like Dee Dee. Nia Jax taking control. When I was a kid, I never understood the rules for WarGames. Now I do, and I love it. What's your favorite gimmick match? Mine's still the Royal Rumble, and you have to join us in February for the greatest pay-per-view of all time, the Royal Rumble. We do this. We play games, and we play games with you. We do drawings, and you can win live on the Royal Rumble live stream in February with Knock, Eric, myself. We pick numbers before each Rumble match. You pick a side between the three of us. And winners take it all. Cash prizes, all the good stuff. Here's a question. Anybody playing Supercard? That's sponsoring this pay-per-view right now, this PLE. Sorry. If Supercard's good, I'll start playing it. Nia Jax. Cocky. Gotta be cocky. Taking out one of the horsewomen. Here we go. 18, 17. Oh, here we go. Who's coming in next? And who do you think is going to be a big spot? I thought Jade Cargill was going to be one of the big spots to kind of put her over more, building up to her feud with Bianca for Mania, but we all know someone took out Jade Cargill. It's the birthday girl, Naomi. Here we go. Here we glow. 3 minutes. 3 minutes until the next person comes out on Nia and Liv's team. Again, no clear-cut captain, but I like it. Kendo stick right away. And is that a toilet seat? A glow stick. That's what that is. Nia Jax taking out Naomi. Do you think Naomi should take out what should have been the one who take out Nia Jax? Or excuse me, Jade Cargill. Let's get into that really quick. This is the women's WarGames match, but this match got made because someone took out Jade Cargill. Who do you think took out Jade Cargill? Speculation is on many people. Bayley is a big one because now she's the one who took the spot. If you watch some of the things on SmackDown that happened between Bayley and Naomi, Naomi is just kind of like, she's doing the things that have been done now for the past year under Triple H's regime in WWE, the sly stuff. She did a couple like eye things and wasn't all like, if you watch these things, some people are going to say it's Naomi who took out Jade Cargill. And that's why her friend Bayley's in here. Those two could be heel and take the tag team titles off of Bianca and Jade because they're probably going to be relinquished. Let's face it. I'm cool seeing these two champs, but I think the championship belts need to go somewhere else, and we can find something else for Bayley and Naomi. But who took out Nia Jax? That's the big question. I think because of all the slight stuff here that led up to the Wyatt 6, that this stuff is all done purposely. And the two like side-eyed things that Naomi has shown on SmackDown, I'm going to say it's Naomi. Let me know in the comments who you think took out Jade Cargill. And yes, the dirt sheets say so many things about what happened with Jade Cargill, but I'll wait. I'll just enjoy the show. Bayley going to town on Nia and the toilet seats in play. Anybody getting Netflix just for Raw? Nia adjusting the toilet seat. Man, that's like online forever now, Nia. You with an ass in your face and a toilet seat on your head. I'd do the spot for someone, but 20 seconds. Here we go. Next person coming into WarGames. Again, my name is Zach. This is the West Coast Podcast channel. Check it out. We do wrestling, pop culture, movies, comics, TV, and a lot of video games. We are right here in LA, so check it out. Two big things coming to the channel in the next. Candice LeRae wants in. There we go. Two big things coming to the channel pretty soon. Let's just get to them really quick. We have a Q&A. Then went to with Al Pacino and a Q&A with Anna Shields from the movie The North Witch. So make sure you're subscribed this month. Those two are dropping right here on the channel with so much more as we get going towards WrestleMania. All right. Nia Jax with a chair. What was that? Nia Jax not doing any real chair swings here. I know you got to be safe, but oh no, Prime is on the turnbuckles too. Oh, that shit's too much. Too much of this Prime stuff. Prime is disgusting, by the way. I tried for the first time at when we watched WrestleMania last year. It's disgusting. Locking in Nia in the corner. When WarGames starts, we'll run down the rest of the card, and I want to get your predictions for the rest of Survivor Series 2024 in Vancouver. Hope you're having a great weekend. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Whether you were with friends or family, or whether just by yourself. Hope you had a good one. All right, a minute and a half until the next person comes in. Will it be Bianca? Will it be Rhea? Will it be Io? Io Sky with the trash can last year. Pretty cool. What will she do this year? Candice LeRae. She's funny. Candice LeRae, if you've ever seen her indie stuff, there's a whole lot of mixed matches that she's had. She's very good at wrestling men. She's very good at hardcore matches, and I guess that's why this is her third WarGames match. Trips knows the resume. 45 seconds. What is the true classic on the mat? Is that Prime? Prime's not a true classic. I don't know what the true classic is. It can't be Prime. Think Logan Paul's coming back at the Royal Rumble? Nia Jax. Do you like the addition of CM Punk on the men's team? I thought it worked well, because that could lead into two of the big surprises tonight that could happen. Another Paul Heyman guy, Brock Lesnar, could come back, or, of course, The Rock coming back to help out the Wolfpack bloodline. 10 seconds. Candice LeRae, nice job right there. She overshot it, but she still made sure to hit it with the fists. Bianca's going in next. The WarGamesist. Looking for some weapons. I think we're all out of... Oh, there we go. There's the trash can. I feel like Nia is still going to have a big spot in this. I don't want to see too much of the everyone jumping off, or one person jumping off onto everyone else. That's kind of been done. So, fire extinguisher. Bianca been showing her strength lately, so maybe she'll do something. Tables. There we go. Now we're having a party. It's time for tables. Speaking of getting extreme, look like NXT is going to run another event next year, ECW themed one. So I'm looking forward to it. I enjoyed the NXT ECW event last month. Was it this month? Is it December yet? No, it's not yet. Once all the participants are in, we'll talk about the rest of the card, and I want your predictions. If you think Brock is coming back, if you think The Rock is coming back. Triple H getting off the plane today online hinted at surprises. So let me know who you think or what could happen tonight. Obviously, the end of WarGames will probably have the big surprise a la last year. Nice sell by Candice. So there are two Raw logos floating around. Which one do you think is real? The white one or the red one with the Raw thing going all over? That one's ugly. There we go. Bianca Belair. I was all for the Bianca Jade storyline going all the way to WrestleMania. But also, like, I don't like people's times necessarily. I don't say being wasted, but that's a long time for Bianca to keep up this thing with Jade. So if it was more of a slow burn with that, maybe this is for the better. Not for the better that Jade got hurt, but for on Bianca's side. Like to see her in a big match at WrestleMania this year. 20 seconds till the next participant comes in. Liv and Big Mommy Cool chomping at the bit. I think Nia Jax. It's Tiffy time. Here we go. Tiffy time with no briefcase. I thought it was just guaranteed that she would cash in. I do think Nia Jax is taking the big spot. She's been playing it safe with the steel chairs, even when this last move just happened on her. There's playing it safe, and then I think there's just like I just want to make sure I'm good for that big spot. So I think Nia Jax, nice move by Bianca Belair. Ooh, Tiffany still gets it. I like that. Ooh. Can you see Tiffany Stratton as a champ this early in her career? Is it too soon, or is it Tiffy time? Nice moves. Her and Carmelo Hayes, man, just A+ call-ups to the main roster. I think Nia is a little slow tonight. Do you think? Am I seeing this wrong? I know it's not an internet lag. I think Nia's a little slow. There's a couple moves that I think are a bit off on her part, but that's what I'm seeing. I like this pairing too. I like it because it works, but it also works to the extent where I'm fine whenever they break up. Some of these pairings they work very well, and I don't want to see them break up. Other ones, again, Jade and Bianca aren't gelling like Naomi and Bayley gel. That's like that'd be a heartbreaking breakup. Jade and Bianca breaking up, it's we all know it's coming, but you got work to do to make us really, really care. All right. Getting close to the next person to come out. Io Sky, I think, is next. They're going to save Rhea Ripley for that big pop at the end. That steel chair. Just keep the steel chair away from Nia. I don't think the steel chair is doing any favors by Nia Jax. All right, here we go. Candice LeRae getting some work in there. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. And then the next participant comes in for WarGames. Nice sell by Tiff. There we go. Io Sky's coming out. Do you think the advantage is having someone come out first or having your last two people come out fresher? I feel like that's the advantage. I don't feel like the advantage is the advantage. All right, are we going up top with the trash can again? There it is, painted ready to go for EO. All right. She's got some string on there. She's going up top. It's going to be a yearly tradition. The trash can is going to be a yearly tradition. Here we go. They got big platforms up there for standing on, and they have the grip. If you look on there, 2 triangle strips of grip on all corners, it looks like. Oh, shoot. Candice LeRae going up. I think this is going to be a big spot. Obviously, it's going to be a big spot. Is this a sellout? It looks sold out. Everyone standing in Vancouver, Canada. I don't know if Candice is going to... Oh, no. Was that a botch or was that meant to happen? Was it a botch? Oh, I don't know if that was a botch or not. All right, got the crowd back into it. There you go, yo. I can't tell if some of these things are botches or the camera work isn't where it should be. Again, if you're looking for Rampage last night, TK trying to big league WWE and Survivor Series, showing Rampage right now. So if you're watching Rampage right now, let us know how it is. I think I chose the better of the 2 options to stream right now. Even though I really wanted to see Harley Quinn. Excuse me. Harley Graham. All right, Io with the chair. I think these chairs got to go. These chairs aren't really looking like good hits. I know you got to play it safe, but like... There you go. Io with the speed. All right, who's coming out first? Is it Liv? Is it Big Mommy Cool? All right, Liv's going to wait. Here comes Rodriguez. What is that? She's got such a great smile. It's hard to be threatened by Raquel Rodriguez because she's got such a fantastic smile. She can't find? What are we looking for here? Another table. All right. Oh, we're going for more tables? Look at Mommy just wants in. You should know where all this stuff is. All right. Oh, they're doing post shows. All right, they're advertising the post show on Peacock. I wish these post shows would kind of go away just because I hate the journalists. I hate the questions. It's those damn YouTubers. That's who it is. Big Mommy Cool. We have 2 more people to come in, and then I'll get all your reactions for the rest of the card here. And we're going to talk what's coming up on the PlayStation Network as well this month, next month, December. Got a few powerhouses in there, so now I can start to see some big moves. Once you get Rhea Ripley in there, I think these tables are going. How long do you think the Rhea Ripley Liv Morgan feud should go? I'm sure Rhea's going to have to go through Raquel and then probably Liv. And then I would say you have a Dom match. You got to have a Dom match. That's the ultimate payoff with this whole storyline. I would say do the Raquel match at Saturday night's main event. Get that one done. Do the Liv match at Royal Rumble. And then if Rhea doesn't win the belt at the Royal Rumble, do Rhea versus Dom to end this at Mania then, because that's not too far off. Well, I guess it is. February, March, April. We're close. My 2 cents. Let me know what you think. All right. The heels are going strong, waiting for Rhea Ripley to come in. Get ready for a pop. All right, they're getting set for something. They're bringing the rest of the women into the middle of the ring. Here we go. Rhea Ripley's in. It's go time. Mommy is in. Crazy outfit. Just there's a lot of detail in this outfit. The mask, everything. Again, kind of a Stephanie Vacour headset. I would be the opposite. If I was coming to the ring, I put everything back. Everything's going back under the ring. I'm not risking the goods. All right, we have 2 tables in there, the trash can, the toilet seat, 2 chairs, a kendo glow stick, and is the fire hydrant still in there? Liv Morgan, the last person in, and then it's WarGames. Are you ready for WarGames? All right, a lot going on. Naomi's going to do a spot. Here we go. All right. Rhea's got the toilet seat. Liv Morgan staring at the clock. Are you excited for Sonic 3? Still got to watch the first 2. Daddy Dom. Think he comes out during this? I think that'd be fun. Give him a spot. I do think, and we'll talk about this once WarGames start, I do think Judgment Day are going to cost Damian Priest the match. All right. We're doing something with the toilet seat. This is the reason for the toilet seat being out here, whatever this spot is. Oh! All right, that was good. That just broke over Raquel. I think it also hit possibly the funny bone part. Naomi's got the seat cover. Oh, she got 2 braids tonight. Is something to be done with the 2 braids? Oh, that's another thing to keep an eye on. 2 braids from Bianca Belair. Naomi with the move on Rodriguez. All right. It's almost time for Liv. All right, Liv Morgan's coming out. 20 seconds here. West Coast Pop, make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe. It's about to go down. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And Rhea is going to get her hands on Liv Morgan, who is worried right now. Time to go. Get on out. Her outfit matches Raquel's. Kind of looks like Dom's outfits as well. So I think Dom might come out during this. Man, Dom's come a long way. Ranked number 1 in wrestlers under 30. Uh-oh. You can't run to the back. Someone's got to stop her. There's a lot of people that could come back from women. I don't know what Asuka's situation is. Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss has been rumored to come back. There we go. We've got a bat. Bringing a bat to WarGames, that's part of it. That's war. I'd say as long as it's not a knife or a gun, you bring it. Let us know, too, who you think is going to be the first women's U.S. champion and the first women's Intercontinental champion. Two big championships introduced this year. And about damn time, too. I was getting a little sick of women's storylines just being centered around the world titles. Oh, she took it off. She took off. the headgear. She must be good then. She must be good. They don't take chances on stuff like this. Ooh, sloppy again, Nia Jax. Oh, is Nia Jax going to injure everyone tonight? I've been really enjoying this run by Nia Jax, but of course, everyone knows like the Nia Jax injury stuff that's always out there online. And tonight is contributing to that. Ooh, a bat hit. Look at that. Ooh. Liz doing a good job of not making it look super fake. Take notes, Nia, with the steel chairs. There we go. These are good bat strikes. These are bat strikes that are reminiscent of Sting WCW days. Those were good bat strikes. As long as someone sold them, brother. Handcuffs from the Dirty Dom collection. They should sell those. That'd be a good WWE shop item. The Dirty Dom handcuffs. Yeah, the Liv Morgan handcuffs. I think those would sell better. This is it. This is WarGames. Let's run down the rest of the card and get your picks on these matches here. Of course, this one is happening right now. Will we find out who took out Jade Cargill? We don't know. I think they'll save that for another time. That is important to keep in mind. And if the good guys do win, let's see how they celebrate and if anyone's a little off. But let me know your thoughts on this one, the IC title match. I do believe Bron Breakker will retain against Ludwig and Sheamus. I think this could be probably maybe match of the night. These three have been killing it on Monday Night Raw. Let us know your thoughts on what the outcome is going to be for this match right here. I'm excited for it. I like the new design of the IC belt. I like Bron Breakker as a tweener. Just the belt's been a little hot potato lately, so I got to say it stays on Bron Breakker. And again, make comments here. Let us know your thoughts on the women's WarGames matchup that we're watching right now. Almost got the pin, Nia Jax right now. All right, next match. This one I said before Judgment Day is probably going to, especially Finn Balor, is probably going to cost Damian Priest the matchup. I do believe the belt is staying on Gunther because they're going to build up a big title switch at WrestleMania for him, or maybe someone else. Who knows? But I do believe Damian Priest getting screwed over by Finn Balor and maybe even JD McDonald's. Then I do believe that is going to set those two up to lose their titles because of interference from Damian Priest, and then build up a nice feud, maybe even for WrestleMania for Finn Balor and Damian Priest. We're going two big spots right now. EO on one side, Tiffy time on the other. This place looks sold out. All right, this is going to be big. We'll get back to the predictions in a little bit here. Keep your comments coming. We're going again. Over the top. Garbage can over EO. Oh, EO with the flip even. Double flips, both sides, both cages. There you go. That's how you get the crowd into it. Nice job, women. That's crazy. How do you do that? How do you practice that? That's awesome. Nice job, too. Even on the replay, you can see it doesn't look too, like, these obviously look staged and set up because you have so many people there with their hands up. But I thought it looked good. All right, let's go back down the card and get your predictions here for the rest of the night. All right, we talked the IC title. We talked the World Heavyweight Championship. Now let's get into the U.S. title. Yeah. Let me talk to you. I'm liking what they're doing with Shinsuke Nakamura. I love it, actually. I love the new theme song. I love the new look. And I love how he's being presented because it also was how he was being presented when he's going after Cody, and I like that. I don't think they're taking the title off of LA Knight just yet. So something has to happen. Maybe, who knows. But let's get to the match because Tiffy time looks like she's going to cash in. Nope. Raquel Rodriguez. There we go. Okay, so there's the briefcase. and there was a cash-in attempt, I guess my theory is off. Now Raquel is handcuffed. Let's get into the main event here. We'll talk about this in a second here. Let's just get into this. Is some action going on right here. Get your thoughts on right now what the main event is going to happen. I have my thoughts, and I'm pretty sure you have yours as well, and I'd love to hear them. Tables are going to be used now. Both tables being set up. Man, this is now we're going to get to some big spots here. We just had the EO and Tiffy time one. We had the cash-in attempt. Now we're going to get the table spots. And let's just talk about the main event really quick. I do believe the Bloodline Wolfpack is going to win because a new member is going to come out, or possibly something's going to help cost them. Like Seth Rollins could come out being pissed off at just everybody. The Rock could come back, help out the Wolfpack, or here's my take on why the OG Bloodline is going to win. Paul Heyman brings in his other guy, Brock Lesnar. Do you want to see any of that happen? Let me know in the comments how you think this is going to play out. But I think this is the match. Here it is. That is going to be the reason Triple H is talking about surprises every year at Survivor Series WarGames. And they just keep getting bigger, he says so. That's what I think. We got to start building up towards the Rock and Roman at WrestleMania somehow. I do believe Rock might be out promoting Moana 2 this weekend, so I'm going to take the Rock off the table on there. Yeah, but he does have private jets. I think the Rock comes back at the Raw for Netflix. I think that's when he makes his appearance. Or if they really want to make Saturday Night's Main Event a big deal, have him come back there. But I think the Netflix one is the big one. So let us know your thoughts on that. And let us know who you think is going to win the Royal Rumble. This is it. Tonight kind of starts WrestleMania season, but this pay-per-view event starts it for sure. Let us know your thoughts on who's going to win it and who will have the belt by then. We still have Miss Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton. Oh, a lot of outcomes with all these titles, and I'm very, very happy that they're now women's mid-card titles too, because not everything needs to be around the main card. We can get some more storytelling in. But let me know your thoughts on who's going to win this year's Royal Rumble in Indy. And this, if you want to talk about AEW for a real quick second, Knock and I were going to go to this GCW show here in Los Angeles, but Ricky Starks got pulled. I don't know who Matt Cardona's opponent's going to be, but TK pulled Ricky Starks from all GCW events because of Effie. So we will not be going to this. We'll not be showing you footage of this because it's not happening. If we do go, if Matt Cardona gets a really good substitute, bam, there goes Nia Jax through the table. If there is a good substitute facing Matt Cardona, we will bring you the match right here live, like the full match. I will show you the full match of Matt Cardona fighting, which if he's got a really cool replacement. So we'll keep an eye on that here in Los Angeles. Liv and Bianca going for weapons here. The Hardys re-signed with TNA. I think that's really cool. And also this month, if you are on PlayStation Plus, celebrate the 30th year here with some classic games like Sly Cooper 2 and 3 and Jack and Dexter. And over right here, you can see It Takes Two, the new the old Aliens game, and Tom Tom. Those are your games for PlayStation of the month. So I'm still playing WWE 2K24, which was the free game last month. And again, our interview with Anna Shields from The North Witch, she's the writer and actress in that movie. That's going to be dropping this week on the channel. And the week after that, our Scarface Q&A with Al Pacino. Hooah! All right, let's get back into this here. Mommy is on the table, and Liv is going to the top rope. All right, one of these two is going through the table. I think it's going to be... I'll put my money on Liv going through the table. It's been a fun match. It's been a little... It's not as booked as solid as last year's was. Last year's just flowed so... Last year's women's match was so damn good. It's my favorite part of the pay-per-view next to Punk returning and Orton returning, but those were momentarily. The match last year with the women, that stole it. Set the table for all these big things happening last year. Here we go. Big spot. See you later, Liv. Ooh, nice slam through the table by Rhea Ripley. That's it. Rhea Ripley just pinned Liv Morgan. That is it. That is her brutality. An hour into the show, that is it. Rhea Ripley just pinned Liv Morgan. Raquel still trying to protect Liv, even though she's handcuffed to the rope. Will something else happen? Will there be another turn here? We still got to find out who attacked Jade Cargill. That's it. Look at that. Aww. See, Io and Rhea, they are more together than Bianca and Jade were when they came out. Bianca and Jade are just like kind of thrown together. It needs people like that. Io and Rhea, Naomi and Bayley. That is a team. Even Liv and Rodriguez, those two mesh. The big split that was coming between Jade and Bianca, we all saw it coming. We're fine with it, but it was what it was. It's fine. They just weren't meshing that well. They didn't seem like they hung out. It's like the Vanderpump Rules kids. They're there on screen together, but it's not like they actually hung out in real life. There it is. The big table spots. Io with a nice big move here. Liv did great in this too. Raquel, it's just some of the booking in this wasn't as solid as last year's. What'd you think of the match? Did you like it? What would you give it out of? What grade would you get if you're a school teacher of war games? If you're a teacher of war games economics, what would you grade this match as? I'll give it a B minus. It was entertaining, but some of these spots and some of these Nia Jax spots were just like they just didn't really get you. Arthur climbs to the top for a nice pose. You'll see this on WWE.com. Yeah, some of the spots just didn't hit. Nia Jax seemed a little slow. Some of the chair shots that Nia was doing weren't really hitting. I know you got to play it safe, but and that's it. The faces win. The faces win War Games. Did you like it? Were you entertained? Man, it's a way to kick it off, though. War Games. Good card. The kickoff card. I don't know what's next, but I do want to find out what happened to Jade Cargill within the next couple of weeks. Got to start building. But they could hold on to this. Maybe no one will know for a couple more weeks. I don't know. Noob, how are you doing? You having a good weekend? Did you see who's sponsoring tonight's pay-per-view? Sonic 3, Noob. Fun match, Noob. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with like a B minus on it. A couple sloppy spots in there, and it was a little bit wonky at times, but it was still good. Are you ready for the rest of the card? Are you ready for the IC title with Bron Breakker with 9Ks versus Ludwig, Kaiser, and Sheamus? Again, Bron's going to retain. That's going to be one hell of a match. And of course, got to have Judgment Day interfere in this so Jamie Priest can interfere and cost them the titles. Gunther's going to go home with the championship again tonight. And then Shinsuke Nakamura is just going to get so evil he'll disqualify himself from this match. And yeah, LA Knight will retain the title and the Bloodline versus the Bloodline Wolfpack. I'm sticking with Bloodline Wolfpack on this because of a possible new member coming in. I don't think The Rock's coming. I do think The Rock is promoting Moana 2, but maybe he's that good at social media where he's got marks like me fooled. But then again, a new Paul Heyman guy could come and save the day in the form of Brock Lesnar. You think? Let me know your thoughts on how the rest of the show is going to go. Let me know your thoughts on how the main event is going to end up. This is it. Big surprises at the end of War Games and maybe one or two in between. But I think this is just going to be some solid matches. We're in Vancouver, Canada. That has been the Women's War Games match. Again, it was solid. And again, stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe. We got an interview from North Witch, writer and actress Anna Shields. And we have our Q&A, not ours. It was there. You see the whole thing. Q&A with Al Pacino. Talking Scarface. But that's it. That is the Women's War Games match. Hope you liked it. Hope you had a good time watching it. Looks like the United States match is next. And Noob saying Braun Breaker might be the new Heyman guy. Oh, that's a good point. I like that, Noob. I do like that. And who knows what the favor is going to be that CM Punk was talking about. Probably it's going to be a title match if and when Roman gets the belt back. But that's so far away. Cody's got to lose to someone besides Roman. I need someone else to hold that belt. That's why I'm glad that there is another belt on Raw. Who won? Mommy's World, you won. You just pinned Liv Morgan after putting her through a table. So there you go, Miguel. That is who won. The faces won. Liv Morgan got put through a table by Rhea Ripley, who came out in very cool face mask and then had the cool face paint underneath. Looks like she's all healed up, and that's it. Now we got to get the storytelling. Saturday night's main event. I want to see Rhea Ripley versus Liv's bodyguard, Big Mommy Cool, Rodriguez. Then at the Royal Rumble, get that belt off Liv Morgan, give it to Rhea Ripley, and then the final nail in the coffin. You do one of these in between pay-per-views, and you have the storyline end with Rhea Ripley one-on-one versus Dirty Dom. That's the storytelling. Let me know if you like it. Tiffy tried to cash in Mommy's World. She tried. Both champs are down, but it just didn't happen. So they teased it. I thought that was going to be the downfall of the team, but that happened maybe about 75% of the match in. So she's still going to do it. That's still coming up. That could happen on SmackDown. That could happen at the Royal Rumble. In whatever pay-per-views in between, man. What that's when I want to see Dom versus Rhea. But again, you could have at Saturday Night's Main Event, which is advertising again right now. Saturday Night's Main Event. Man, I'm excited that's coming back. Jimmy Hart's going to be back for that. Jesse the Body should be there. It's going to be like old times. If you can, if you got Peacock, or if it's going to be on Netflix when you watch it, or if WWE Network is gone now. But if you can watch the most Saturday Night's Main Events, they're very good. Jesse the Body on commentary sold it. It's a very cool thing. And just check out how they book it. They book the big match first because it was on the Saturday Night Live spot during dead weeks. So then you get the people to watch and you get your ratings bump, and then people are going to bed, and then you do like your Bushwhackers versus Rougeau brothers. Brock Gomez. Zing! Hey, the IC title match I think is going to be really good, Brock. I like that comment. That'd be funny. Speaking of women in cage matches, NWA just announced the first ever women's cage match between Natalia Markova and Tiffany Neves. It may occur when Tiffany costs Natalia Markova her title shot. Ooh. Are we going to be watching NWA now, Noob? I know I'm not going to watch this piece of crap that's on right now. Craven, December 13th. I can't wait to not watch that. The Sony Marvelverse. That is deader than my hairline. Unbelievable. What's more worthless, watching Sony Marvel movies or me buying shampoo? I don't know. We're getting up to the U.S. title match right now. If you got any comments for movies that I should watch, let me know. I watched Deadpool Wolverine last weekend. Watched DD last night. Obviously, we'll be watching some more Survivor Series WarGames all night long. And here is the Shinsuke Nakamura new entrance. I'm digging it. Again, who took out Jade Cargill? Who took her out? All right, I went past 2 of your bathroom break matches, Brock. And where's this one right now? Great presentation. I like the comic book movie. It's a cross between like Samurai and Yakuza. I like it. Let's see the mask. We're getting there. We're getting there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Or something worse than live action line. I'm not touching that, noob. Noob. Check out on the mat. Sonic 3 sponsoring this. Hope you're looking forward to that. Mufasa. I'm good. I'm good. All right, Shinsuke Nakamura out now. The red moon, not the red sun. Gotta dig, this is really a nice take on this music. They're going to be losing their musical people, hopefully, when their contracts are up. But I gotta give them credit for this one. It just does, they do use the same stuff that they did on Roman's music. So you can kind of tell that they use the same set of things. Kind of like when you watch AEW's video packages, you can tell they use the same editing program for everything. Former two-time United States champ, first career one-on-one match against LA Knight, and sixth career appearance at Survivor Series. All right. Nakamura is a samurai. Yes, he is. I'll stick with you a little bit longer here. Let me know in the comments if you're not watching this live, anything you want to discuss about the women's match. I will be commenting back. So if you have comments, comment, and I'll be commenting back all during the show and probably later tonight too while I watch some crappy B-horror movie. Maybe I'll watch Chopping Mall again. Maybe I'll watch Dolls, some B-horror movie. But that is it. That is the women's matchup right there. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I had a good time. I hope you did. I really do. But as this U.S. title gets kicked off right now with Shinsuke with his brand new super cool samurai entrance here in beautiful Hollywood, California. My name is Zach, part of the West Coast Podcast. Again, we do the show Fridays. We watch Rampage live together. I know it's the D show of wrestling, but that's where we have fun. We talk about video games, music, all that good stuff, and your comments, anything you want to talk about during Rampage. We basically watch Rampage while not watching Rampage. So join us every Friday for that. Noob, hopefully we can see you on Friday. And of course, when we all get back to it, we got some big news. Naka's going to be on a show coming out this month. Naka's going to be on a show coming out this month. We're going to talk about that within the next week or two. So make sure you subscribe and you got the bell icon because you can be part of it. And we're going to do some very cool watch along stuff, I think. We're working it all out. But that is it. For the West Coast Podcast, my name is Zach. This has been the Women's Survivor Series 2024 WarGames matchup. Hope you had a great, great, great time watching it because I had a great, great, great time with you. All right, enjoy the rest of Survivor Series WarGames. My name is Zach. Have a great weekend and be excellent to each other. Later.